What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel to talk 4K. And today's 4K takes us back to 1996, the year I graduated high school, for the second team up of Chris Farley and David Spade in Black Sheep. For the first time on 4K, Kino Lorber had the honors this time. Let's check it out. It's a traditional Kino Lorber release. The standard slipcover. And inside, Kino Lorber Classics, Studio Classics. Blu-ray disc, 4K disc. Kino Lorber. Like I mentioned, Farley and Spade teamed up again for this one after their last one, Tommy Boy, was such a super smash comedic hit. They tried to duplicate it with this one, but outside of a few comedic elements, it was basically just Chris Farley doing idiotic things, and it lacked kind of the heart and soul of what made Tommy Boy so fun. It still had its moments though.
Hi there. Hi. Boy, I feel like a horse's patoot.
Don't get me wrong now, it's still a funny 87-minute movie, but it pales in comparison. I mean, it does have a decent, heartwarming story of Chris Farley wanting to do whatever it takes to help his brother win the governorship. He's played by Tim Matheson. But I felt like a lot of the seriousness in this film, it seemed really out of place and just wasn't Tommy Boy, I guess. I did like the inclusion of Gary Busey's character. He played a maniac ex-Marine who comes in handy at the end. Let's get into it. Al Donnelly, played by Tim Matheson, is running for the governor of Washington against incumbent Governor Evelyn Tracy. He would probably be leading Tracy in the polls if it wasn't for his brother, Mike Donnelly, played by Chris Farley. Mike means well and wants to help his brother, but being a big dumb goof doesn't really provide much assistance except dragging him down in the polls. To keep him away from creating any more damage for the campaign, Steve Dobbs, played by David Spade, is brought in to take him to a remote location in Garfield County. Mike still finds ways to damage his brother, but in the end, he might actually save the campaign after they discover voter fraud, which helped Governor Tracy win re-election.
Whose name you'll find at the top of this list. It says that he registered and voted for Governor Tracy.
For the first time in 4K, Kino Lorber went back to the camera negative to deliver this 1:8:5:1 image in Dolby Vision, which looks quite good for its age. I would say it has the same look and feel of Tommy Boy, with exceptional color details, as well as contrast and great black levels. Facial tones look spot on. Kino did a fine job for a comedy that is almost 30 years old. Audio was presented in DTS 5.1 HD, which sounded perfectly fine for this type of movie. There wasn't much surround usage, but the front speakers sounded crisp and clear with a good amount of low-frequency effects. Being a comedy, you don't expect much, but the audio track coupled with the musical numbers in the film, such as the Rock the Vote concert, sounded spot on. The few action sequences sounded pretty decent, but again, the front soundstage was used for the most part. Vocals were crystal clear. This is a bare bones disc, as there's only a trailer and an audio commentary track. And while it pales in comparison to Tommy Boy, it's still a fun comedy from one of our greats that we lost way too soon. Plus, it does look good in 4K. 7 out of 10. Well, that's today's review. Come back again. We'll be watching something else.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.